Hi Gravely fans, we're ready to install the motor. I've got the motor ready to go. It's right there. It's a 69 L8. I'm going to clean up the surfaces here. I just replaced the clutch. Clutch wasn't bad. This is the clutch that came out. As you can see, I got plenty of clutch left on this. I mean, barely any wear on it, but I figured while I was there I had a new clutch to throw it on. My Father's Day present. So anyway, I'm going to be slapping the motor on. I'd video it, but I don't have a way of holding the camera or finding a good steady spot for the camera. And now, as I showed in my instructional on removing the motor, make sure that when you're doing this, the nut for the stud, the guide stud, putting it on, is off when you pull it and when you put it back on. I always put my nuts and bolts back in the holes they came from so I don't lose them. So anyway, and I believe it's a 69 model L8 because on the gas tank that came off of it that I restored, which is hanging up out of harm's way over there, yes, it's red and black with an orange intake. It's because that's got a date stamp of 1969 on it, and it's the tank that came off of, the gas tank that came off of this, so I can only imagine. I have never cross-checked the serial numbers on it, so, but anyway, and this is an old Sears oil filter. It's a 28-45-171. I know Fram has cross references out here for this, but this is what was on this when I took it apart, so this is what I'm putting back on it. So, and I pulled the spline shaft out earlier just to check it, and it looked good. I never popped the front end off like I said I would, because I figured when I tore this out, orbital gear, and saw how well the original clutch was and everything else. I mean, it's like brand new inside there. I mean, it should look like that anyway, but there's no wear, there's no metal particulates in the oil in the bottom. I was able to stick my finger down there. If I drained it, there was no particulates in it. So I just want to get the engine back on it so I can really start slapping this back together. I will show the video afterwards of putting it on and maybe what I'm tightening it up. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.